Hello everyone and welcome to Evil Genius. It's time to continue my reign on this planet. We have installed the fake research machine for thieves to steal it. We need to have it stolen because otherwise we're constantly going to have various enemies about the shop. Meanwhile, let's kill, where is he going? Let's kill this man here. We are running out of freezer room and space, unfortunately. We need to do some map micro there. Funds are low, but we'll be fine. Cool, we've had the fake machine stolen. We needed it stolen. He's going to move it around, good. Go get him. So what's the problem? We can't afford the research machine. Well, let's get some agents over around the shop, I suppose. Oh, we got 6 guards stealing. We'll be fine. Cool. Alright, let's keep microing these bodies. And he's stolen the machine, which is great, so we can demolish this. And this as well. Actually, cancel that, just keep that one demolished. We need you guys to keep making money. In fact, we're gonna help ourselves out a little bit by sending out Eli to do some stealing. He's pretty good at it, so we're gonna get him to do it. We've got Red Ivan at the moment to deal with defense, so that will help. I'm just aware that our funds are low, so we need to keep that on top of things. Of course, immediately this guy is caught out. It takes a bit of exploiting to exploit. Alright. Cool. Is it the last one? It is. That is a good thing. So we now get all the bodies moved into the same square. And as soon as you put that one down, the fake research machine has been stolen. Well done. Cool, we needed it to be stolen just to lower the heat on all territories. It does lower our notoriety slightly, but that's okay. We do need to steal this maximum impact, so we'll send out some technicians and guards to make that happen shortly. For now though, we're just going to move these bodies around. Excellent. Cool. Hopefully no one gets stupefied in the process. Okay, Eli's out there stealing some cash, which is great. So we're up to 6,600 per 60 seconds. Unfortunately, these items are just ridiculously expensive. As you can see. Those guys are just going to stay there, apparently. Alright. Keep stealing, guys. We need to pay for research. There's some money there, though. It should help. There's money there as well. Yeah, research costs a ton of cash. I know gold reserves are low. Why don't we pick up this stuff on the floor? That's some money there. Just get it done. By the way, if he does anything stupid, just kill him. Just kill him. Excellent work. For now, we'll just move this body into the corner of the room. Get him out the way. Cool. We have $150 to our name. Our empire is a little bit on the weaker side at the moment, but we'll catch up. Boom. We're going to start that mission immediately. Seems good. Hopefully we can afford this research machine soon. It's a briefcase full of money on the floor there. Shouldn't be too far off. Cool. Got $9,200 every 60 seconds. That guy saw stuff and is running away bravely. So is this guy, apparently. Go kill him, will you? Thank you. So I had a few choices as far as which research device to take, but I'm going to take the impact stress analyzer. The research machine is useless without items of research equipment to which to perform experiments. The impact stress analyzer subjects samples to a punishing series of physical extremes in order to test the strength of molecular bonds, which can lead to improved technologies. Break into the research facility and steal the impact stress analyzer. Oh, there's actually space. There you go. I'll just move that out of the way. Oh, got some more investigators where they don't belong. Cool, we got the research machine constructed. Problem is we just need people to actually do research. Cool, we're swamping them pretty well there. Hopefully the bodies start to clear out. It's getting a little bit silly. Alright. So they moved out of the way, which is great. So they're going to start looking for items that can be used in research. One of these does need to be a security camera. We'll put one of these here. This will allow us to research a laser. Laboratory laser. Once we've got the impact stress analyzer, of course. So we are going to need to save up a bit more, but with all this stealing that is going on, we're going to have some good income. Yeah. We're also attracting a little bit of heat. Mind you, Eli's pretty decent. Look at that excellent rating. Oh yes. So it's a nice amount of income flowing in. Just doing good work. I believe this button lights up as soon as I actually have equipment to be going on with. Still, we'll build that camera. I can't remember how much the impact stress analyzer costs. It costs a bit. We are going to be a bit low on cash while we're getting on with it. How many bodies have I got there? At least 2. I am going to be waiting a while to clear out all these bodies.
Welcome to the London Banking News broadcast. Today's main story continues to be a daring raid perpetrated by a highly organised gang of unknown assailants. Sabre are refusing to release details at this stage, but eyewitnesses report hearing deafening spates of gunfire, followed by maniacal laughter.
Nice. So, this has done a few things. The first is we now have an objective completed. We have a research object. Oh, where are you? How is this even possible? She's inside. It's a single soldier. But how on earth was she taking fire from inside the building? Hello? Well, it's good to know that can happen, I guess. So there's 2 soldiers, they're poor. Now let's check out what these symbols mean. Okay, better living through chemistry is complete. So the first thing first. We need to hatch a master plan before we can build a doomsday device and take over the world. Oh yes. We need to reach the rank of 200 notoriety. That's going to come with some issues. There are 3 embryonic ideas for doomsday devices, but each needs vital pieces of information before they can be pursued any further. The information can be found in many ways. It could be hidden in an act in a region on the world domination map, captured as a reward for completing an act of infamy, or even held by an enemy agent invading your very base. So as you can see here, these guys actually have on them information that can be used in interrogation. They are poor soldiers, so what we need to do is just keep... We're going to keep these guys out of the way, and hopefully they ignore our troops. Otherwise I'm just going to have to go Amber Alert and take that approach. So we are going to wait for heat to calm down a bit. We do need to wait for our income to go up a bit. The impact stress analyzer costs 60 grand, so that's going to be a while. We have to wait for that. Because these guys are poor, they don't shoot on sight. They don't. How much hit points do they have? Not a huge amount. So at this point, they are merely acting as investigators. Although they did shoot up my Evil Genius a bit, which is a bit of a concern. Don't stand around near the bodies. Thank you. Alright, so the other objective we have is loot and pillage. Raise enough assets and money in Uber Loot to open doors in the corridors of power, and to purchase a new island if the need should arise. Okay, steal 4 of the 6 pieces of Uber Loot strewn across the globe. Each alliance has at least 1 item of Uber Loot in one of its regions. There you go. So there are 6 pieces of loot. One of them is this, the Eiffel Tower. The shrink ray has been successfully used to deal with the crime lord, and now the science team has managed to create a portable version that can be attached to a helicopter. Interrupt the Bastille Day celebrations in Paris by shrinking and stealing the Eiffel Tower, and then revel in the chaos and national indignation. So there's a bunch across the place. I know that some of them are really cool. Like, I know there's a $1 million bill and a few other things like that. So where are you? Yep, I want you to stay back there.
Stop whining.
Yep, stay away, because they'll shoot you on sight. Thank you. Alright, so it's returning to HQ. Excellent. Mission accomplished. Get out of here, son. We don't want your type here. We have a group of 4 hammer burglars here, trying to break into the freezer rack. Oh, they got bored. They're returning to HQ. Excellent. We want to keep lie a bit low. I'm glad these soldiers didn't engage us. We're happy to let them go. We are also happy that we're getting a cool $7.6 thousand every 60 seconds. Pretty soon we'll be able to afford the stress impact analyzer. Oop, lost an agent or two. But because our heat is fairly high, let's try hopping over a bit. Moving over to Southeast Asia to do some stealing instead. Take some of the heat off of smashed territories. And moving it here. Yeah, it's okay. Turns it down a little bit. Seems good. Eli's doing great work, just by himself. Don't know where his guard friend went. I think he died. Oh well. We're still getting a decent income at any rate. Oh, what's the income? 6 grand. 6 grand I can live with. And Eli's doing a good work out there in the world. We have Ivan for the time being for defense. Cool. Get back in your chair. Bit concerned though that he could shoot through the gap in the wall there. That seems really off. But now we know that can happen. I suppose we'll just have to be aware of it. Who are these people? Ah, these aren't good. They're poor patriot saboteurs. We also have some exceptional saber investigators. And we also have another group of poor patriot saboteurs. Saboteurs are nasty. They will attack our base on site. They will go aim for power generators. At least they're in a nice isolated position. But they should be treated with the same contempt because they're armed with spear guns. Look at their stats too. They are better than some soldiers, and they pack a wallop too. So they are to be treated with concern. We also have this. Who's this guy? I was just saying, he's one of the Patriot investigators. So this is my problem. We've got quite a large number of dudes now. Something else that is of note is, if you've noticed, we've got like scientist minions that we can now train up. That's right. We can now have access to advanced minions. Beyond the simple technician and guard, we can get mercenaries, which are the next tier up after guard. We can also get scientists, which do better job than technicians. Scientists are probably the first one we grab. We also can get spin doctors. All of these will be required to progress through the campaign. But for now I am trying to keep low. Keep nice and out of the way. I expect them to shoot at this a bit, but these guys are already taking off, which is great. The less heat we generate, the better. Now this guy is looking to escape. He's going to return to HQ. Unfortunately, he will contribute some heat to European territories, but that's okay. We won't get any extra free PopCap for some time, so we have to make do of the 35 minions that we do have. We're on to 93 notoriety though, not bad. Not bad at all. These guys are poor hammer burglars. Poor burglars, they're so poor. Okay, Eastern Bloc. Eli's doing good work. It's good to see. And we can now safely purchase the Impact Stress Analyzer. Just have to find a suitable position for it in this room. Probably there, because it's to the most cornerly location. Let's move it... Let's move this out the way. So then we'll just demolish that for now. Just move it. Move it, guard. Thank you. We'll now build this there. This will probably all need to get moved around a bit. The advantage is as soon as we've discovered the laser and built one, we can demolish the chair. That'd be great. Then we've got another room that's clean as opposed to this of a holding cell and everything else. Ah, we got free space, do we? Well, let's quickly fill that space up with all these extra bodies. Alright. That should help a bit. For the time being, though, let's look at these guys who've broken in here. They are poor smash agents. Now, agents are of special note. Oh, stop getting our money stolen, kill him. We need that money. Kill him as well. These guys are agents. They're actually better than investigators, but they serve the same purpose. They effectively do the same thing, but their stats are a lot better than what the regular ones are. They're also travelling in larger groups, as you can see. The game is getting harder. We need to be on our toes. I might be able to cheat. No, unfortunately not. Oh well. Those guys are just going to break out, and that's fine. I don't care. I'd rather just have a tiny amount of heat than have to deal with a ridiculous amount of troops. Alright. What about you guys? Okay, you're running away bravely. Let's move that out the way. Cool. Things are going pretty well in the world. For starters, we now have, well, we should have so pretty soon, the impact stress analyzer. Oh, there it's coming now. This will now allow research to be conducted. Unfold! Haha! Research is now available, as you can see. So we now have, what will happen is objects will appear up here, and then we'll have the various research apparatuses available here. Currently we have just the one, the impact stress analyzer. So what they'll do, for example, is they'll look at this and go, look at this, it's a camera. I can look at this and then punch it into there. And then they will put it into the databank, which will allow me to perform research. Okay, for now we just need to get some cash. We're doing well, but we are needing to keep some cash on the road. This is a lot of heat. We need to get you out of here. Cool. That heat was getting high. That's a bit high too, actually. Let's just bring him home for the time being and just let Eli do his job. And what we'll do is we'll bring like 4. That's a good amount. And we'll get like 3 valets out there just to keep things nice and cool. Okay, all ready. So we got, as an example, we can click security camera and the impact stress analyzer and hit go. So now the technician will go over to the security camera and collect samples. That guy's gone nuts. And then it'll be put through this experimental apparatus, which also functions as an interrogation device, but the laser is probably the best one for it. So I'm going to be using the laser as my interrogation device of choice. And the good thing is the laser is going to be the first apparatus we get, which is good for us. I may reposition this if it becomes necessary. Of course, it's going to mean another 60 grand spent on research equipment, so we need that money to come in. So what do we got? We got another group of soldiers. They're poor soldiers though, so that's okay. We've also got another group of agents. Over here we have another group of investigators who's going to take another look at the body bags and go, oh, look at all these. Let's put these out in there. So it's a good thing that these guys are not being obnoxious and attacking my troops. What do we have here? We have a poor anvil agent. Agents, of course, are rather good, so we need to watch out for those. Keeping our heat as nice and low as possible, but we're still getting pretty decent responses. Like, that's not that much heat, yet we've already got soldiers popping up. Still, so far, we're remaining below the surface, except for this freezer, which is just such a pain. I might just demolish it. Alternatively, I could put in here something right innocent, so they just don't bother. Alright. Hopefully the valets are able to keep that heat nice and low. Oh, civilians already running around randomly. Because somebody broke into there. Currently, we're dealing with a little bit of an issue of it being quite low on the research is in progress. As you can see, the specimens are being swirled around in the research machine. And there it is. We now have the laboratory laser, which we can't actually use, but we could put it, I don't know, like there. There was good, because it's not wasting space. But we need to wait for our money first. Eli's been knocked out. He will return, so that's not too bad, but it's just annoying. So if we just move this here, we'll be able to put the laboratory laser there once we can afford it, which we currently cannot. Alright, so those guys are busy in there. He's busy too, being too hot. So unfortunately heat is going to go up a bit because there's just so many agents. It's nice and low in Russian territories. Smash is going to go down slowly. And the Midwest is still getting there. We're waiting for those valets to get on point. These are poor investigators. Potentially we could handle these. Oh, they've got a lot of health though. I'm going to let those ones go. The soldiers have nicked off. Who are these guys? They're burglars. I think they may have to be targeted for termination. I think so. Surrounded by guards, so they're easily cut down. Cool, so more research has been unlocked. We can put the reading table with something. The impact stress analyzer? Maybe. That's the thing, it's a maybe. For now though, I'd rather get the laser just put up there as soon as we can. We're having to wait on cash though, which is just going to take some time. That seems counterproductive. Let's move that out the way. You know, if you think you can do it, do it. Give it a shot. That's the thing, the game does leave research pretty open-ended. Alright, so what do we need for this guy here? Research work in the laboratory is grinding to a halt without the fully trained scientific personnel necessary to operate all the complicated machines. The minions currently manning the equipment are doing their best, but their idea of maintenance is kicking the machines if they stop whirring and beeping. The research facility called VRM Vivisection is recently being picketed by protesting hippies. This will be an excellent smokescreen, allowing us to enter the facility and capture a scientist, and then blame it on the beatniks. More soldiers! The heat levels are not going down, not where we have all these troops. That is a ton of agents! Wow, look at all of them! That is a squad of 6! And I don't want to have to hit red alert. It's just a ton of troops. We need to get these heat levels down. It's still very high in Smash territories. Which is why we keep getting soldiers. Anvil's just got a ton of agents here. Hopefully they get bored and don't get in here. Oh, we got chalkboards now. which is good to see. We will build a chalkboard soon, but effectively this research area will now be, this training area will be made larger. Alright. And of course they're all straight away in here. Still, I'm probably not going to engage them. This is annoying. The Smash agent's constantly finding things so the heat's not going down. Alright, Eli should be back soon. We're close to being able to afford stuff. Unless they're bashing up the rifle cabinets. Stop doing that. Alright, so things are going okay. We've got some cash coming in, but we're being a little bit weary of things like this. Agents being annoying, destroying our defensive equipment. Lots of agents sniffing around in here. They're not taking anything, so it's not too bad, but it's just annoying. Anything else available in the research? Not just yet. We do need to get that laser constructed as soon as we can. And we should be able to do so in about 2 more minutes. Alright, so those are returning to HQ. That's good. Go away, Smash soldiers. You didn't find anything. These guys are not returning to HQ. Thank you, Eli. Return immediately back to the world. Thank you. Cool, we now have the Mercury Mirror, which can be built with a few other things. Let's try it with the Impact Stress Analyzer. They're in here as well. We could kill them, that's the thing. These guys aren't that tough. They're trying to go. Just go. Just picking my battles a bit here because we're low on cash, low on ideas. Red Ivan can learn a new special ability. What's he been doing? Oh, he killed somebody. Oh, okay. Well, nice work, I guess. What have you learnt? You can do Cossack Grenade Jig. Do it then. He's learnt Cossack Grenade Jig. You can also use the Sonic Generator with the Impact Stress Analyzer. Well, let's do it. Research everything. Everything must be research. And we should be able to now build a laboratory laser. Yay! Be built, laser! We can afford it, don't worry, it'll take you that long to build the thing. Yes, it's fine, don't worry. We now have researched the bookcases, isn't that great? Bookcases are an interrogation device that we can't fit in a topside shack, therefore we'll never get them. But it's good to have the bookcases. You can squish people between them, they go... We'll just use the laboratory laser instead. We will just get rid of that. Seems good. Okay, Eli's going back out into the world to get us some cash. Seems good, seems legit. Civilians running wild. Seems good, seems legit. So we're doing tons of research, which is great. These people are still not dying. I think we'll kill them, just to make sure. Killing them is a good thing. Well, it's good when you're an evil genius, which I am. We have researched the field barrier door. We don't really have any room to put it anywhere, but we could build it if we did. Yeah, we don't get that because we're being a hotel mogul. But if we weren't being a hotel mogul, we would have lots of money. This Smash territory has tons of heat. So does Anvil. We need to stop letting them go. Okay, who are you? Patriot? Patriot's expected. We do need to let the others die. Alright, Saber. Saber's on nothing, that's fine. We can let you go. Also, we've almost got a laser built. Yay! Laser! Alright, well, let's see this laser get constructed, shall we? Get out the way, technician. I know you're excited, but get out the way. Come on. Move it! Move it! Doing nothing useful, I noticed. Get out the way, we want to build a laser. Still in the way. We got a widescreen TV! Yay! Look at all these awesome things we've discovered. Well, I think it's a good time to call it a video, because this is never going to get built, ever, if this guy doesn't move. Come on, man! Stop it! Oh, he's dropped the box. That's a big deal. He's picked up the box. He's moving around. Come on, technician, you can do it. Those guys are anvil investigators, they're also pathetic. Also, good thing we've destroyed the interrogation chair, because we don't need it anymore. Look! The laser! It was almost built, but then he moved back in the way again. No! Nay! Oh. Oh well. When we come back, this man may eventually build the laser. Look, someone's trying to help him. No, he's also standing in the way. This is... Oh dear. And we lost a guard. Put the guard back. When we come back, more evil genius, more laser, more too many agents wandering around. We'll deal with them when we come back.